interesting to make a record of this kind of music that I loved so much growing up that I don't hear much of anymore. Dark, funny, sarcastic storytelling, always about the truth. And so I did. I made a record called Hate Lives in a Small Town, and I'm going to play the title track for you right now. It's about zombies eating werewolves. Kidding. In space!
With robots!
Yes, with robots. A la mode. Just kidding! This is Hate Lives in a Small Town, and I would like to dedicate this to anybody in here who, like myself, had the distinct displeasure of growing up in a small town. Small town, but don't go hanging around, 'cause hate lives in a small town, at least that's what I have found. The moms are in the kitchens, and the bacon pies, they smell so good they're made to cover up the smell of lies in a small town. But pies don't cure all ills. In a small town, that's why those moms take pills. Well, I went to the big city, and everyone was wearing black. They saw that in my hometown, they wouldn't stand for that. I saw kids all covered in tattoos, with mohawks and purple hair. But what really struck me was no one seemed to care. Oh, the nights they beat the Badgers when they played down in the square. But they saved the biggest beating for a kid with longish hair in a small town. That kid was me 1 year, and hate lives in a small town, more so if you seem queer. In the pulpit, preaching righteous lies, and congregation, they don't know he slept with all their wives in a small town. And it's so clear to see that hate lives in a small town, as does adultery. Well, I went to the big city with my clothes in a pack. When I got up at the station, there was no turning back. I met freaks and weirdos, loose women and some geeks. And they were the nicest fucking people I'd ever hoped to meet. Small town, as nice as they can be, but at night they put on sheets and hang your sad ass from a tree. In a small town, but they're big different, 'cause hate lives in a small town, unless you're just like them. So if you're living in a small town, and you feel you're in a vice, buy yourself a ticket.